Good morning, friends. It is Friday, May 30th, 2025. I hope you're doing fabulous. Hope you've had a great week. I have had a great week. I've had my sister-in-law in town visiting since Monday, and we have really just had a relaxing and just enjoyable week. So I'm thankful for that. We had fun yesterday. We did some thrifting with my husband, a bunch of like little stores, not too far from us that we just kind of, it's just kind of like some are like little boutiques, some are little junk stores. And yeah, we just had a lot of fun, went and had an early dinner, and we've just done a lot of relaxing and we've spent time, of course, my daughter has been over and visiting as well. So it's just been a great week. Welcome back. If you're returning, you're subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lisa. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for clicking on the video. If you enjoy the content, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free. So today, I'm making a slight little tweak change to my daily inserts. And I think I'm going to combine my setup for next week's pages into one video. So if you want to fast forward to like the Hobonichi weeks or the rings, pages, whatever, you can fast forward, rewind the video, however you like. I'll do kind of like just like a overview at the very end, a flip of the pages that I set up today. At the very end of the video, if you want to fast forward to that. I know that setup videos or plan with me videos aren't for everyone, or maybe you just don't have the time to consume, a 45-minute to an hour video or whatever it might end up being. Most of my videos are a little bit longer, so feel free to fast forward to wherever you want to check things out, or let the video play in the background if you're working in your planner or your journal. So you'll notice that I'm back into my Moterm Indigo cover for my Hobonichi weeks, which matches that absolutely beautifully. And the reason I did this is because I mentioned I'm tweaking my dailies. I'm doing something a little bit different for my dailies for June, which I will show you in the setup, which is going to mean I'm not going to use my Traveler's Notebook insert for the month of June while I try out this new little tweak. We'll see how it goes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my Hobonichi weeks. I'm going to set up my weekly and then set up my 2 back pages for the next couple weeks. And then I'm going to jump into my rings and go through that process. So, I'm going to take this out while I set up. And if you saw this darling little bookmark in here from the Dusty Pages bookshop, it's my daughter's bookshop, online bookshop. She's all over Instagram, the Dusty Pages bookshop. Just doing a fabulous job with her new bookshop. Just the following that is gaining traction so very quickly. She just does a beautiful job on her packing and her freebies and her just beautiful, those little extra touches. I'm going to try to link her Instagram channel in the description. So if you love like small town romance, she has a Christian author or two also. A lot of them are independent books, independent authors. Some of them are signed copies. So yeah, check out her. Actually, I'll link her Instagram channel if I can, and her website. If you're a reader and you love those kinds of genres, check out her store. Okay, so this week, in my Hobonichi weeks, you can see I have not got my pictures down this week. I'm not sure, honestly, what I'm going to put here yet. I do have a couple pictures from my garden, which I just haven't gotten around to printing them yet. I have kept up with like our daily activities with my sister-in-law being here, but I still have to go back and print a few pictures. Usually I like to have that done before I film my next week's video, but you know what? I just didn't get to it because I've just been busy with my sister-in-law. So yeah, we're gonna set up this week, and I picked this Mandy Lynn Plans kit for this week's Hobonichi, a really pretty patchwork design, just soft muted colors for the first week of June. I thought would be kind of nice. The first week of June, isn't that crazy? I say that every week, I think. Astonished at how fast the time seems to be flying by, even though, you know, we still have 60 seconds in every minute and 24 hours in every day, but sure seems like it, doesn't it? Hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you're maybe planning a summer vacation or a summer staycation. Those are always fabulous. If you're anything like me and you're a homebody, planning a staycation is always nice. If you work a lot, you know, lots of hours and things, you know, you gotta find time to enjoy your home, do things around the house that you're wanting to get done. So, yeah. Sometimes when you're home a lot like me and you still have things that you're not getting done, that is bad. You've got to get my act together. But I don't have any trips for June. I don't have any company for June. So I think that is going to be my ticket to getting my projects done in June. Because in July, of course, you have the 4th of July. And then we have our girls' weekend towards the end of the month. And I want to have some things done and prepped before we have our girls' weekend. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We need a this week sticker. I am one of those people that it's really tough for me to stay in the same planner for a whole year. I mean, I was in my Wonderland 222 for 7 straight months, and it was the 2024 B6 core. And I was in it from September through December, and then my Wonderland B6 all-in-one, January, February, March. And I don't know. I miss it because I love so many aspects of the Wonderland 222 planner. I'm just kind of taking all the things I love and the things I don't necessarily love and trying to incorporate that into my planning lineup. So I've always been a rings girl. No matter what I've ever done, I somehow always manage to find my way back to rings. I've done A6 rings, personal rings, Franklin Covey compact rings. Like one day long ago, or one very short period of time, I was in B6 rings. Too big to carry around for sure for me, unless I'm going to carry like a large tote all the time. So it's really hard to find that happy medium for me. Not everybody's like that. Some people will jump into a Hobonichi Weeks. It's their one and only planner. They use it for an entire year. They never look back. And that is awesome. I mean, that is really awesome that people can do that. I have a really hard time with that. So right now I am still enjoying my Hobonichi weeks. I don't have any plans to get out of this. As we go into June, I kind of started this like early, like in, I don't know, maybe March, and I back planned everything, so I have a completely full planner. I've been using it more recently since I jumped back into my rings as more of keeping track of everything, but also a memory keeper as well. And I've really been enjoying that, adding these pictures in, and you know, I really do enjoy that. So even though I do put in like all my appointments and things like that over here, or activities, this is not my like go-to for daily planning. This is just kind of keeping it all together in a book-bound form that's not too much to keep up with. A little bit of memory keeping, pictures, things like that, and it's working out. And I love the size of the Hobonichi. I really do. So I don't know. As we kind of head into June, and you see all these planner companies like getting ready to start launching pre-orders for 2026. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I don't know if there's a different book bound that I might try. We'll see. I'm not really sure. We shall see. But as I jump into my just have my June calendar here, my rings opened over here on my side, so I can just pop in some appointments that I have coming up. Yeah, quite a few things coming up. So Tuesday, and I just like to keep track whether I have to be at an appointment or not. I just kind of keep track of what's happening and that kind of thing. Which is totally fine. It's a little cockeyed, isn't it? I don't know if any of you have issues with migraine headaches. My mom gets Botox shots in her scalp for her migraines, and she has it done every 3 months, and it really has been like a total game changer for her. So I have to get, I requested actually a 7-day heart monitor, because I think I have some mild mitral valve prolapse. I know they say that it can be hereditary. My mother, a couple of my aunts, my grandfather, all had it. And when I was like in my like early 30s, they diagnosed me with mild mitral valve prolapse. Well, which is like when the flap in your heart gets stuck open and blood like swishes through and then it closes. And basically I know for all intents and purposes that I have this. But when I had a test done a few years ago, I mean, this is like a 6-second test, an ECG or something. It just didn't pick it up because it wasn't happening like right within those 6 seconds. So they have to really do a longer monitoring of your heart for that. And I really just pray. It's kind of sporadic. Like I could get it a couple times in a week and then not have it again for 2 weeks. So I really hope during the 7 days that I'm going to have it on. And it's just like a sticker on your chest. I really hope that it shows up so we can get, you know, a definite, you know, yes or no on this. I just want to know for sure if I'm right, you know, that I still have this. I mean, I know I'm right, I have it because I can feel it, but I want it to be documented. So yeah, I got to get that, and no big deal. No big deal. So those are my only appointments, you guys, for this coming week. So far. I mean, that could change, obviously, because, you know, everything changes as each day gets here, but these are my appointments that I have down. This is this week for my, like, little jot down at the end of the day, just like something from the day, like something I did, you know, like just a memory from the day, just a really tiny little blip. My June, oh my goodness, dashboard that I set this up last week. So this coming 2 weeks, I'm going to go ahead and set up, I'm going to go ahead and set up my next 2 weeks quickly. I'm just going to put some washi down, a couple stickers, and then I will have the bones in for the next 2 weeks for my little jot down for the day. I do journal, you know, each day I do a little journaling, and I do find that it's like probably a little bit less in the summertime. I take maybe less time to journal than I do in the winter time because I'm a little bit more busy with my garden. But I still journal each day. And I just find that it's such a wonderful habit for your mental health. Good day or bad day, it doesn't matter. It just really works good. It just kind of keeps me on track of, besides just like bullet points of things I get done in the day, I like to go back occasionally and especially with tracking my sleep and stuff right now, I like to kind of be able to go back and, okay, well, my sleep was like kind of messed up that night. Was there anything that went on during that day that could have attributed to that? So I'm trying to kind of combine those things. If you notice, I'm wearing a tracking ring, and it's the Aura 4. I would be happy to do like a short video on what this ring does, why I am utilizing it, and what I expect to kind of gain from it over time. If that is something that would interest you, let me know. And also, I have found a kind of like a fitness tracking insert that I'm going to use along with it. I've just kind of been getting used to the app right now, but I'm a paper and pen girl, so while I have the app, some of that information I want to apply to a paper insert because I like to have it on paper. So if that's something that you'd like to hear a little bit more about, I'm not affiliated with the company in any way, shape, or form, but I wouldn't mind at all just kind of sharing. I've had it for, let me think. How long have I been wearing it? Week and a half? 2 weeks, maybe? Something like that. Something like that. So if you'd be interested in hearing about my kind of initial thoughts on the Aura Ring, the app, and how I'm going to start tracking these things, leave me a comment, and I will put a video together. I was going to do it, I had mentioned kind of doing a video on some like self-care, yada yada, a couple videos back, you know, but I don't, you know, if that's not something anybody's interested in, then I don't know if I want to do that. But yeah, I would be happy to if you guys think you might like to hear a little bit more about it. It seems to be getting more popular, depending on what you want to use it for. The tracking rings versus like an Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch seems to just be getting a little bit more popular. I don't know. But yeah, leave me a comment and I'd be happy to do that. So I am going to attempt to write the dates in here. I'm using the Mr. Pen, which you use for like vellum Post-its, so you can actually, you know, have the ink stay there. So June 2nd through the 8th. And then the following week will be the 9th through the 15th. I like that. It's very simple, and it leaves me the real estate I need to get a little tiny paragraph in for each day. But I like that. I like doing that. And if you find yourself not really utilizing the notes pages in your Hobonichi weeks for any reason, this is a really great option. You know, whether, you know, you're using a page per week or 2 pages per week or whatever, depending on the size. This is just a standard Hobonichi. So I kind of counted it out and made sure that I had enough pages for my dashboard, and then 1 page per week in the notes pages. And that's what I've done since the beginning of the year. But I started a little bit late, so I will have some extra pages at the back, you know, like a few, maybe 4 or 5 extra pages at the back. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this. It's served a great purpose for me. Even though I do journal and, you know, separately, a little bit longer form, this has worked nice. So I'll finish out this weekend, and then we'll be jumping into next week. And I'm looking to maybe find a few florals in my my seasonal floral book that might go with these colors. I don't know that I have anything in here that will really match. Maybe this one actually would be really pretty, or this one that has like the bluish in it. Or even this one here, this little corner. That is really pretty. I think I'm gonna pop that on there. And I will trim that down, the excess. Trying to make sure I'm still in frame. Sometimes I just get to jabbering and I forget to make sure I'm still in frame. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty. It's a little bit darker in color, but that's okay. That is okay. It's just enough. Okay, you guys, that is all I'm going to do for the setup of my Hobonichi weeks. So I'm going to pop that away, and I'll come back to that when I do my my wrap up at the end, just to go over those pages again for anyone who wants to tune in at the end of the video. Okay, so my personal rings. Let me grab. Okay, so as you can see, May has been very, very busy. Yeah, Susan, my sister-in-law, flew home. this morning. 15. Oh, you know what I did forget to do? I forgot to do my color coding. Oh, I can't because I put them on here. Okay, that's okay. I like to color code the appointments, but when I use stickers like that from kits, then I don't do that. So yeah, I mean, we're wrapping up May and we're going to be in June. It's already starting to fill up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to get too crazy in June. Hopefully not, because I really want to get some of my projects done that I have been horribly procrastinating on. So anyway, so this is this week. Not a lot written in here because, again, spending the week with my sister-in-law. Tomorrow it's not supposed to rain. I plan on working in my garden on Saturday. It's going to rain again on Sunday, and then we're going to get a reprieve with some sunshine for a few days after that. But I got to do some work in my garden. It has rained almost every day this week, so I've got to get out there because everything is just kind of, it's growing. It's I've got to fertilize again. It's just been crazy here with the rain in Tennessee. So I've got to get things fertilized. The rain has just flushed the nutrients from the soil again, and I've got to get busy on that. I have had some fabulous snap peas, which we have it's a short season for snap peas here. My pole beans are already starting to come in where my snap peas are on the trellises. So when the snap peas are done, I'll cut them, pull them out, and my pole beans will continue to grow. And I'm praying that I get a really good batches of bush beans and pole beans this year, so I can do some canning. But yeah, so that's this week. And then next week, I had mentioned that I wanted to use my Coffee Monsters Co. quarterly kit, or subscription kit, for the month of June. So here are all the dailies that I will use, or the dates that I'll use for my dailies. And then I have these cute die cut stickers. I have this cute, these little functionals with reminder this week to do highlights, priorities. These little check stickers. I think I had showed you guys last week when I unboxed it. So yeah, I'm gonna use these. And I obviously probably don't have enough. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for the whole month. I do have enough of these little stickers here. I probably won't have enough checklists. But really, I just kind of do a checklist on my weekly, not necessarily my daily. So I think it'll work out okay. And I've got lots of extra Coffee Monsters Co. stickers that I can grab if I need to. So yeah, I am going to use this brown, which is, what's it called? I'm trying to see if there's it's just beige. Okay, so I'm going to use that for my weekly page. And I just basically highlight my headers. This is not, if you're not new here, you've seen this lots of times. I could put something under this page because it gets a little bumpy against the pages before, but that's okay. I don't mind it. All right, we're gonna put goals in here. Lord help me if I can get them something done. Okay, that's too big to use there, and that is 2. So we're just gonna choose one of these cutie stickers, or I like to always put like a decor sticker. And then I need a this week. to pop in. I can find that. Whoops, a little too far. Okay, there's that. And then for this, I'm gonna do my to buy sticker right here instead of my regular to buy and to do stickers. There's that. And instead of goal, I'm going to use this priority sticker. And I know that I'm not going to have enough of these for the whole month of June in my weeklies. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just, will utilize my other ones as needed. And then for my meals, I still have some lunch and dinner stickers for a few more weeks. And then I'll switch over to just maybe meal stickers, whatever I have in my stash. I just like to track what I'm eating. Okay. And what do I gotta do? So Tuesday. So yeah, I do double up listing my my appointments and my Hobonichi weeks and my rings, but I don't mind that. I really don't. Whoops, I really wanted to put the time in there first. What time did I say that is? 2:15. Da-dum-da-dum. Let's see here. Just kind of color coding my appointments. This one always kind of smears. I don't know why. I should maybe pick another color for my mom's appointments. I don't know. But so this particular week on 2 pages is from Peanuts Planner Co. You can join her Facebook group and get it for free. It's undated. Need to jot down my trackers. I like to keep track of when I'm eating, when we're having leftovers, and when we're going out. I got to water my plants today, my porch plants. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to put here on my weekly. So cute. I think this is like garbage day, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but I'm going to use it for garbage day. It looks like a garbage can to me. And our garbage days are Friday. So that is cute. Oh, that's too big. Save that. Okay. So that is my weekly. Now, for my dailies, I have been using the Marcia Bermucci Day on One Page, this particular version, and I've been really enjoying it. But what I wanted to do was see if I could combine a little bit more into my rings, specifically my journaling portion. And I was highly influenced with decorating my daily pages by a lovely girl on Instagram. And at this very second, I cannot remember her name, but I am going to link her Instagram channel if I can, so you can go check out her Instagram channel. She also uses a Marcia Bermucci page per day, but it's almost all lined with just a small portion up here of the date and then some things down at the bottom. I wanted to just try blank because I want to use washi tape. I want to put some decor on it, make it my own, just custom dailies, and see how I like it. So that's what I'm going to do. I grabbed enough paper for the month of June, but this right here is just enough for 7 days. And I am going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my Coffee Monsters Co. quarterly kit with my stickers. And go ahead and create some dailies for the next week. I think I'm going to use this cutesy one right here. Actually, I think I'm going to do... What do I want to do? I think I'm going to put it right here. Kind of separate my morning and my tasks from like a little journaling area. This cute new journaling card. So darn cute. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just I'm just kind of testing it out. And then I get to my dailies or my my daily stickers. Well, what is going on with this? Is this not a sticker? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Yeah, it's a sticker. I'm just having a hard time getting it off the page. Oh no, is that a rub-on? That is a rub-on. Really? I didn't know that. Let me look at something really quick. Let me look at something. Number notes. Number notes. Is that really a my goodness, I think that is a rub-on. Oh, I thought it was a sticker. Oh my goodness. I don't know that I'm gonna like that. Can I be honest? Okay, let me just I'm just not, I have some rub-ons, but yeah, I don't, gosh, I'm just shocked that this is a rub-on and not a sticker, you guys. Can I just be honest with you? Let me put that down. Let me find my little tool for rub-ons. If I can find it, I can actually just use my I don't know. Let me just check something and see if that actually is. It is a rub-on. Okay. So let me just make sure I don't miss any of the areas. Okay, now that my shock is wearing off, I can probably live with that. It is so cute, you guys. Seriously, so cute. Not gonna lie, it's cute. I'm gonna use up this Sunday from the previous week. Guys, that really is so cute. Seriously, so cute. Now, I would prefer it to be stickers, to be honest with you, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I've got to get 2 and 3. I need my other scissors for this. Got them off. So if you also get the Coffee Monsters Co. quarterly sub kit, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this. Very curious. Oh, see, that's what I don't like. A piece of it just came off on my finger. So I'm not even going to have the whole image. Let me set these upside down. I'm not even going to have the whole image when it goes on the sheet, on my paper. Okay, we're going to just make it work. Here, I think I want to do the vertical washi. And I think I'm going to do it just from the top line down. am sure that she said on her, you know, announcement of the kit that it was going to be rub-ons, but I probably just missed it. That's okay. I'm going to live right through it. Super cute. In this paper, I do use my corner rounder to round all the pages because I like all of my rings inserts to be corner round. I have another, I have other Coffee Monsters Co. sheets that are kind of similar, and I have to wonder now if those may be rub-ons, and I just haven't used them yet to know. Maybe it's a common thing for her, and I'm just too new to know it. I don't know. Well, it does come off pretty easily, so I'm happy about that. And I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do the abbreviated days. These are from Terry and Design, and I think they're super cute. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually, because I have 3 things going on Tuesday, I'm gonna use one of these little checklists, these floral checklists. And I'm gonna put it there. Okay, and I need my, whatchamacallits again. Well, right all over the desk. Okay, now, let me look at my other calendar here. Okay, so I like that, you guys. It's just kind of, I don't know. I don't know, just super cute. This I don't have to go to. I just like to keep track of my mom's appointments. Okay, so Sunday. You know what I want to do on that? I want to take a little bit of this skinny washi and this really pretty brown. It's got some other colors in it too. And I'm just going to put a little tiny line under there. I really love the creative side of planning with stationery and stickers and all that stuff. I just thought a little extra there would be kind of nice. And then as the days go by, any of these stickers that kind of correlate with my day, whether it's a lazy day or I'm tidying up or I'm reading, decluttering. I have a lot of decluttering coming up to do, you know, or anything. I can use these little stickers on the dailies. Okay, so it's Monday, Tuesday. Now we have Wednesday and Thursday. And I am going to grab this washi here. I'm going to put it at the top because it's so cute. Not sure how I'm going to like using this particular paper because I'm used to writing on Tomoe River paper. But I thought I would try this before I just print a bunch of lined paper with my Tomoe River paper because that can get pricey. I thought, you know, maybe my dailies I wouldn't mind so much using this, you know. So I'm just going to try it and see what I think. I've seen a lot of planners use this. So, yeah, I'm gonna try it. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to do there, but that's okay. I need to put this back on that sheet so I don't start losing because this is a really cute brush pen here that you can put on your page, and I will put it on one of my pages. Okay, let me cut these down and try not to touch the image. Okay, let's try this. Got some sticker stuck on my nail. Okay. I really think I might end up liking these blanks for dailies. And I can just decorate them how I want and get that creative aspect out of my planning. My plan, oh, I missed some there, Lisa. My plan for these dailies is to jot down my appointments or errands at the top of the page, and then utilize the rest of the page for a bit of journaling from the day. And I'm going to try it, and I'm going to see if that is enough space for me, because I always want to like my enough real estate for my journaling. But I kind of feel like I'd like to try and see if this will suffice. If I needed a little more space, I could always use my my lined vellum Post-its and just layer up a little bit more writing if I wanted to. I don't know. That might be, it might not work how I'm hoping it will, but we'll see. I'm gonna try it. And I really want to tell you guys the name of the Instagram girl. Let me see if I can pull it up on my iPad. Let me see here. Let me see. Either way, I'm still going to list her in the description. Sorry, bear with me. I'm going to give you her name. If I can find her. Here she is. No, my bad. It's not it. Come on. Just when you want to find something, right? So typical. But she really inspired me to get more creative, utilizing my dailies a little bit differently. And I didn't want to start it before the new month because I was already in my Marcia Bermucci inserts. Darn. Come on. I might not be able to find her. Well, I'm just scrolling up here trying to. Anywho. I'm going to list her, but I just have to find her. So she really inspired me to utilize my dailies better. I love all the things when it comes to planning, but I also like to have much of my information and stuff in one place. But because I really wanted to also have a year in a bound book as well. That's why I've really been sticking it out with the Hobonichi, going into the 6th month of the year as like kind of a year of record in a bound book, in addition to my my year of record in my rings, because I will be, you know, I archive all of it. Anyway, I can't find it. I can't find her. But so right now, utilizing the 2 is working because I can put the pictures in my Hobonichi weeks and utilize those back pages for a little snippet. So it's just really kind of working for me, you know? So now we have Friday and Saturday. And let's see here. What are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna use this wider washi, but I'm gonna put it on the top and the bottom, but I'm gonna rip it. You can see those darling little potato faces. Whoops. That is not, hold on, let me shut my door. Okay. There's that. Well, okay. Get one more strip. This is just the cutest washi with those little emoji faces in there. No, I know some folks like more minimal planning, and that's, you know, what's so nice is there's something for everybody in this community. That's what I just love. And I love the creative end of it, because once it's done for the week, I have 7 days that I just get to sit and enjoy however I've decorated the page. I just really love it. I think it keeps me always interested in digging into my planner every single day. And I am in my planner every day, many times. So if you're a minimal planner and you find that you're just not reaching for it, or you forget, or you maybe try something a little bit more on the creative side. You don't have to be a creative person to slap some stickers down, you know? It doesn't have to be elaborate. Just a couple pretty stickers or something that interests you, you know? Okay. Can't wait to see how I enjoy this whole setup throughout the next week with these, you know, custom dailies. I have to have lined. I can't do blank pages because I don't write straight. So I've got to have lined pages. Oh, you guys, it's so cute. Seriously, so cute. Friday and Saturday. This is a little bit hanging off the edge there, which will drive me nuts. Ugh, so cute, you guys, seriously. Why can't I seem to get this edge off of here? Good enough. Okay. So Friday, Saturday. And then I have Sunday, but I don't want to have an 2-page spread that's not actually going to go together. So we're going to go ahead and do we are going to do Sunday, Monday. And let's see, how am I going to, I'm going to put it across here, and I'll have to use my single hole punch because it's going to cover up one of these holes, but I want to leave more space at the bottom on, I'm sorry, this is Sunday, so, I want to do this. I think I'll go, I'm gonna have to go in the center, I guess, because one is a weekday. Okay. Let's do this side. And again, I'm going to use this pretty brown, but I'm going to use it on top and bottom. Do I want to do that? I think so. There is my card. Okay, so let's see if we can get this punched. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so that's good. Now we need the 8th and the 9th. I know you guys are probably bored out of your mind, unless you just have me playing in the background. If you're still here, you're amazing. Awesome. I just love these little number date stickers or rub-ons. So cute. And then I'm just gonna do, I don't know what days that I'm gonna use for the next week, so I'm not gonna put my Monday in here yet. Because I'm just not sure. So I will wait on that. Bring these together. Okay, let me grab my planner and get to the back. Okay, there's that. Now let me kind of finish off getting some things laid down in here. I didn't leave a spot for this on Tuesday, so I'm just gonna pop it up at the top. No big deal. Oops. I hope I really like this. If not, I can just go right back to my Marcia Bermucci inserts, but I really wanted to try this. I really did. Oops. Okay. All right, did I get, all right, so I got my Tuesday appointment in, but I did not get my Wednesday. Okay, so I got that in. I need to color code that. I like it, you guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about, and of course, next week I'll be able to share the completed pages. And and how I've like maybe added a few stickers here and there, and you can tell me what you know, what you think about it. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and use my Pookie Bear Cuties dailies. Let me grab it. Why not? I'll pop that up there. Why not? Okay. Guys, I really like this. I think it's going to be super nice. A nice change. Tell me what you think. Okay, so for next week, in my personal rings, we have got the week on 2 pages. We have got our tracker items down, appointments down, using the Coffee Monsters Co. quarterly kit. Then for the first week, we're using these lined pages from Amazon and Coffee Monsters Co. kit. You guys, I can't wait to see how I like this with putting my journaling in here. All right, tell me what you think in the comments, you guys. And if you want a video on the Aura Ring 4, so it's kind of like a health and fitness tracker, let me know, and I will put one together for you, just from an early on initial thought process and that kind of thing. So let me know. You guys, if you're still here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, a great first week of June, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.